Jesus introduces this idea that he was born into the world. The world was a very, very dark place. Biblical experts go back and they study what culture was like. And we look at how complicated life is today. How many think life is complicated today? Like, it's gotten much more complicated in the last 20 years. We get that. Even with that being true, biblical experts have gone back and said, but the culture Jesus was born into was even more corrupt than it is today. And so Jesus comes and says, listen, I'm going to come into the world as the light of the world. But in verse 12, he doesn't stop there. He says, I am the light of the world, and whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. So he says, listen, because I go into a dark place, and I'm going to be the light of the world, then if you choose to follow me, and watch this, church, we have to get this. If we choose to follow him, then it's our responsibility to be a reflection of that light. And that's so difficult. That's so difficult, especially like during the Christmas season, because everyone's moving fast and everyone's panicky and people are cutting you off in traffic and people are messing at the store. We don't even want to go near the malls anymore. That's why Amazon's doing so well. And we life is frantic. And it's so easy in the midst of that to get caught up and to get frustrated and to get mad. And Jesus, wait a minute, if you're going to follow me, then you're going to have to be light. Be light, literally, in the world. And we look at that and say, well, I know in the last 20 years, culture's got much darker, it's gotten much more corrupt, and its life is just more difficult. I get that. And I've seen this over and over, not here at Ridge Point, but just over and over across our country, is that there are a lot of people who they go to church, and they're plugged into church, and they throw their arms up, and they say, man, that just is the way culture is going. I'm frustrated with it. I just give up. And our response as a church should be the very opposite. When we look at the world, it seems like the world is getting darker and darker. Our response should be, this is just a better chance for us to shine our light. Because in a dark place, that light is going to shine a whole lot brighter. Man, what an opportunity. Instead of sitting here and feeling sorry for ourselves and say, oh me and oh my, we look and say, what an opportunity. Maybe never in my life have I ever had an opportunity to shine brighter than I am right now. But listen to me, church, we have to get this. A dim light doesn't shine really bright even in a dark spot. Our light has to be, if our batteries are kind of weak, and we go to pull that flashlight out and we go to shine, and it's not very bright, it doesn't really help us. So into a dark culture, it doesn't matter if the culture is getting darker if our light isn't prepared to shine a whole lot brighter.